being said in the song. And I think we have the same thing here, that when they walk into the city, and that I think it's a rather cool shot we talked about before, where the camera tracks along through those bricks like we were talking about. But it's the wrong perspective, because it basically says someone, because the camera's moving, it says someone's watching them. Now that's not,
it does, yeah.
That's not wrong, but you should have, it should then cut to their perspective and track with them this way.
Right.
And just so that we see that they're looking around. And that's what's missing in this, is that secondary level of filmmaking that says there's more to this than them just being here. And otherwise the scene is very flat.
There's kind of a movement. Do they actually start up the steps when they do this thing?
Yeah, they're going up the steps.
Yeah,
they start to go up the steps and everything. I'm like, where are they going? Like, I didn't have any sense of that. I thought the only thing that I really didn't like about the set, other than the reuse of a couple of pieces, was as they walk up the sets, they've taken one wall and it looks like somebody just dipped frosting on it. It's got those weird clay scoops in it, like you do with a knife when you're frosting a cake. So it looked a little cheap to me compared to the way the rest of the set was done, rushed. That was my only complaint about that part of the set.
Yeah, they use a whole lot of that spray installation foam that hardens up real quick on this set. Yeah,
and just painted it, which is fine. It's not something you really would notice unless you're really just kind of like we're doing, scrutinizing the moment.
Here's the thing. I think it's kind of cool in a lot of ways that, it's blasted, and like you said, it has a little bit of a icing on the walls. What I think would have been really interesting, I wonder in a nuclear blast, obviously you would toss all kinds of things. Cars, instead of cars just being here, they blasted up into the wall. If they'd done some stuff like that where things were discombobulated a bit more.
Right.
But I did find one little fun note about locations. It's not particularly where this was shot, but I saw this last night, and since you mentioned it, I do want to share it here. Since they just came out of the sand dunes, those sand dunes are the first of two ties to the famous group, the Monkees. Those sand dunes are the same sand dunes that they tumbled down in the opening of the Monkees song.
That's random.
I know, that's what it's like. Nearby sand dunes, first filmed for Rudolph Valentino's The Sheik in 1921, were used for the Forbidden Desert, traversed by Caesar and then by the Mutant Army. The same sand dunes were featured in the opening credits for the Monkees TV series. And here's the second thing that were also the sewage treatment plant that we'll see in some minutes this week was used in the band's movie Head from 1968. So, I mean, the Monkees are in the Planet of the Apes. It's official now.
So we definitely know it's in California.
Yeah. I don't have a whole lot beyond that. It is one of those minutes where really you heard it. We hear music, we see a cake-lathered set, and that's about it. Does anybody have anything else to add?
A whole lot in this minute, no.
Richard, do you have anything?
No. I'm good. I'm ready to get to Tuesday.
I just like looking at Culp over your shoulder going, huh?
Yeah, who?
Who? What?
Oh, my bad. The people listening to this have never seen this show, so they don't know yet. All right, so that is minute 26 in the books. We'll be back tomorrow. Until then, everyone have a freaking fantastic Monday.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
The minute of the Apes.